The Crimson Isles has 5 new not-so-many bosses, all of which progress towards completing your chosen faction's questline, as well as just getting OP items. There is the Bladesoul, the Ashfang, the Magma Boss, the Mage Outlaw, and the Barbarian Duke, and I'm going to show you how to kill each of those today. The best weapon to use would be a Hyperion, or a Valkyrie, but I do not have either of those because I'm not very rich. But I've been able to kill all of them multiple times without either of those weapons. Also, just a quick note, if you've come here to figure out how to kill one specific boss, there are timestamps in the description. Let's start with the Mage Outlaw. This is where you go. So to kill the Mage Outlaw, he's probably my favorite to fight because it's just so simple. He literally just sits here and he damages you, and when he rises up into the air, just make sure you run away and don't stay in one place. So he has one of 2 attacks. One is this, which is where he does the lightning thing. The other is when he sort of has this red circle that comes out. I'll see if he does that this time. Nope. And also he has these summoning skulls around him. You want to kill those as well. I'm pretty sure that means you can't damage him or something along those lines. Oh yeah, there's the red ring. So you just want to stay out of there, because it just zaps everything in there and kills it. But as you can see, very simple boss to kill. Probably my favorite just because it's just so easy. But yeah. Secondly, we have the Bladesoul. To get to the Bladesoul, you literally just go up here and over and boom, you're there. So if you've fought this thing before, you may notice that as you hit it, its health actually goes up. Now this is because when it spawns a little minion thing, you've got to kill those first. So I'm not sure if it's actually going to show me, because this is a really laggy lobby. But when it spawns a minion, you got to kill that minion. The next mini-boss is the Barbarian Duke X. This is where you go. Okay, so this is the Barbarian Duke, and he is probably my least favorite. You literally just have to hit him, and it's really annoying because he does a lot of damage. So if you want to fight him solo, you might have to slowly bow him back like this. It's laborious, but when he does that, he rises. You always want to be outside of that purple circle. It's gonna kill you pretty much. If you get close to him in melee, he shoots out these orange orbs which do so much damage. And every now and again he'll do this. Sometimes he'll do them in a chain, and sometimes it'll be some massive one that takes up like 3/4 of this. Just in any circumstance you want to stay out of that circle. So as you can see, there's the big circle. And then, you see, you get this leather cloth. And, what do we use it for? This one gauntlet. Next is the Ashfang. And, just a quick note, I'm pretty sure the Ashfang is the only one of these bosses that is impossible to solo, so just be careful and grab some people from your lobby to help you. This is where you go. To start the boss fight, all you really need to do is shoot him a DM in the form of an arrow, and then he sprays out his friends. During the Ashfang boss fight, you can't actually damage the actual Ashfang by hitting him. You have to hit his minions and then fire their souls at him. So there are 3 different types of blazes that he spawns. The first is the grey name tag. They are only damaged by gravity, and by gravity it means these little orange vortexes that spawn around the boss arena, and the grey name tag blazes will follow you around until you get to one of those vortexes and it'll get sucked in and killed. And then it'll drop its soul and you'll fire that into the main Ashfang. The second type is the blue name tag. Now they are the ones that can only be damaged by melee, so you literally just need to go up to them and hit them with your sword. The third type is the red name tag. Now they are only damageable by non-melee attacks, so that is ranged like a bow, or magic damage, which is another instance where you can use the Hyperion. But no matter which of the 3 types of blazes that you kill, they'll all drop their soul that you fire into the Ashfang, dealing what I'm pretty sure is 2 million damage. Though do be careful because you can actually miss. Every around 2 minutes, the Ashfang actually sucks in all the unkilled blazes and heals from their health. So you got to be careful to kill as many as you can in each phase. And finally, we have the Magma Boss. This is where you go. So to kill the Magma Boss, you have to obviously wait for it to spawn. But you have to pretty much just shoot him, and then he'll split off into a bunch of other mini magmas, and then you have to kill those, and everything. It's a pretty self-explanatory boss fight. It's the one I've done the least, but he is meant to be the strongest boss, so just be careful, maybe do it with some friends. So you see here again, they've all just split off, and you have to kill them. And then he goes back to this one. So it's a pretty painful process, but it's good. I can see there's a dude here with Hyperion, and that's a very good way because most of these mini bosses do take magic damage. And so Hyperion, as I said, is probably the best weapon because you can kill them all insanely fast solo. So in the final phase, when the boss has 100% damage, so they're against 20% each time, it goes into this where it says, the boss is fleeing, and he has 10 mil health, and you just pretty much have to kill him, and he slowly shrinks as he loses health. So I got second that fight, and I got a hot Kudra key, which is very cool, rekindled ember fragment, and some enchanted magma cream. I hope you enjoyed the video, and that I've hopefully taught you something. If you did enjoy this, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, till the next one. See ya!